How's it going, everybody? Made it to day 20. I have seen the door to room 46, but I have to get there. That's the next objective. I've seen underground. I know how to get the north door open for the atrium. So yeah, I've opened here. Room 46 is behind this door. I've entered through here. I found that switch. And I guess in my notes, I know where the other two doors are. Let me open that up right now, actually. Where is it? Underground, so we know where that is. Great Hall, okay. South lever's in the greenhouse, and west lever's in the secret garden. So I need to find these two, just so I get an idea of what I can and can't do. First, let me get my allowance. Next, I need to go get the side door. I got the underground open with the tomb, found that entrance, statues. I'm getting a lot done, honestly. It's back-to-back good days right now. I do have to find the more envelopes, but for now, I think I'm okay. I have to find the 7 more red envelopes. I haven't seen any. Oh, the doors stay open. This is a free gem. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know that. Okay, radiation monitor. House and surrounding grounds. These readings are often spiked by the experiments conducted by Mount Holly's laboratory. If the reading is 12 AC or higher, emergency program will initiate and all doors in the house will automatically unlock. Okay, so I need the laboratory for that. I did not. Now I know how that works. I will log into the network so that I can get an experiment going. I've read the mail from here. The office is for payroll. Security is for the door, the locks. Laboratory. See if I get more like permanent money or permanent. There's some more stars. Experiment setup. Continue. Set your steps to 40. Your dice to 2. Red room to 40. I think that's my favorite combination. Aquariums, I don't know what aquariums do yet. I don't see their value yet. Of course, I do have 70 steps to my name. Maybe drafting the 40 wasn't the best idea. Is there anything else I need to look in here about? Anything on the top bunk? No. Yeah, maybe because I have so many steps, I don't have to worry about the 40 now. And there's one more gas pipe I have to find for the elevator platform over there. It's got to be outside somewhere. It has to be the garage outside. There might be just a pipe in the forest I have to find. That could be something. Okay, what do we got? Bedroom, pantry, closet. Let's start with the closet. Okay. I'm okay with that. This would set my steps to 40. I don't want that. I will take... I don't know. I'll take the cash. All that moolah. And please don't be a dead end. Courtyard, pantry, corridor. Oh. Spend a gem to make a gem. It's just free stuff. There we go. Got a shovel. Good. Looking good. Dig everything up. Oh, you can find key items like that underground? I didn't know that. Can we find a compass underground? No, we found rocks. I did not think you can find key items like that. That's crazy. Keys for sale. Code check. Bedroom. Go with bedroom. Any collectibles? No. Ultra F, you spend gems to redraw floor plans, parlor, pantry. Study, there's the safe. I don't have any, I have like one new combination for the safe, but I'll wait. Yeah, every other lever for the gas valves has been outside, so it can't be in the house. I'm thinking the garage, outside the garage. Gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. Blue box is true. Gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. Statement containing the letter U. Blue box is true. But one of these has to be lying. At least one can be lying. Gems are in a box. The statement containing the letter B. Containing the letter U. That one could be lying. I'm gonna go with this one. Yay! I was worried on that one. Okay. Observatory, den, chapel. I can't do chapel, that'll just ruin this whole place. I have to go observatory, just to keep the house going. Dead-end rooms are more common today. Well, that's not good. Not good at all. If the next room's a dead end, the day's over. Oh, no, got one. If I can connect this to the foundation, I at least get some rooms. There, I got a kitchen. Food's not even my concern today. Now it's dead ends. Nothing to work off of? No. Oh, I got a turnip. Okay. The good stuff. I was worried you can only find those outside. Now, I really don't need to go... Ooh, more. I don't need to go underground for anything right now. There's nothing for me there. Study, walk-in pantry, no. Free gem! Anything else I can take a look at in here? No, got that. I've read this. Safe, on the other hand. What new combinations have I found? Where are my pictures? 608? Can try. Didn't think so. 5319? I don't know, there's so many things I could try here. There's gotta be something better. Oh, that was an accidental picture. Survey results. Herbie. Herbie could be a password even, who knows? Sandy Heights, 5 p.m. $90.83. I can try these again. Actually, I've already tried it on this one. Nope. Not much to gain there. More dens. I need as many paths as I can make. Passageway. I'll do the passageway for more paths. Use a key. Laundry room. Launder currency. It's gonna be a dead end, but it's a new room. Might find some notes. Or a coat hanger. What does laundering the money do? Service cost 9 will exchange all your gems with all your... Okay. Service cost 5 and will exchange all your keys with all your gems. Exchange all your keys with all your gems. Okay. 1-to-1 is pretty good on the swap. Anything to find in here? There's no notes or clues? Oh, wait. Power goes to this machine. So that's something. Service cost 5, so go down to 11. Give me 11 gems. 3 coins. All your gems. Give me 6 keys. No, nothing. These are all pretty good. I don't need any of it right now, though. I only have 1 key. Ooh, the attic. Oh, I have to go to the attic. I have to see it. It's expensive, though. There's gotta be something in here. Some new knowledge. So far, nothing. Okay, they're pointing at something. Anything broken or to magnify? No. Metal detector. Deposit box key. What is this for? Vault key. Unlocks box 149. I have not seen any numbered boxes like that. Oh, here's what I want. Dear Miss Marigold, thank you so much for giving our editors the opportunity to consider your illustrated children's book, The Red Prince. Unfortunately, I regret that we have to come to the conclusion that although the illustrations are wonderful, we do not think the material is a good fit with the Ruffington's current catalog and therefore will not be pursuing a partnership at this time. If you provided us with a return envelope, your manuscript will be returned to you. Otherwise, it has been recycled. Thank you again. For thinking of us at Ruffington, and do not be discouraged to submit any work you complete in the future. We wish you every success in finding a home for your book. Thomas Yanders, editor. Change the ending to political. Must be the address. April 2nd. I'm gonna print screen this because of this address. Is there anything else up here? For 3 gems, I don't know if that was a good haul. I don't even feel like I picked up 8 items in here. I don't have the key card. And now we've hit keys. Dig the archives. Experiment successful. Got some steps. This is the scrapbook. Nothing new in here, no. Any items drop in here? We're coming up to a lot of gated doors. So that's not great. Ah, more keys. Oh, geez, what's with all these? I'm fine for this. This isn't going to cost me anything. There we go. I made it. I need the door, though. Wow, they are really... I'm locked in. I got some paths, but I need the security door. So many locks here. They are not giving me what I want. Walk-in closet, pantry, guest room. Go pantry. I need keys though now. Servants' quarters. For each bedroom, so I had 2 keys for that, but that's a dead end. Spare room. It doesn't connect to the passageway though. That's not good. I need the key card. Anything new in here? Metal detector's on. Oh, 1 key. Three gems, walk-in closet, guest bedroom. I would have to launder and get some gems and keys. It doesn't matter. One walk-in closet. It doesn't matter because the weight room I would have to use. I'm running out of paths. Walk-in closet. What's the muffin do? Cupcake. Oh, plus 10. Okay. Nothing to look at on it? No. Lock pick. I need the key card though. Okay, I need to... What can I actually do, honestly? All the doors are sealed. I don't have a security door. I think it's over. I made it to the south entrance. That's something. Oh. The concealed switch in this room might be on like a wall behind. Like how I activated the foundation. You might need to come from the other side. That's my guess. I think it's a good guess based on what I've seen so far in this game. What else can I do? There's really nothing else in the house. The other option is go outside. Have the steps I need to get around. I can go outside, I can break this open. Like, unless I find the key card somewhere. I don't think I'm gonna find it. I've seen some new rooms. I've seen how the laundry room works now. I found a safe that I can't open yet, unless there's other clues in here. Unless this puzzle solves that puzzle. These are all just theories right now. What else can I really do? I can check outside. Storeroom, closet. Like, because I extended the house, I can check if it put that bridge up. Check over here. Look for any kind of switches anywhere. Any minor paths. No, it doesn't make it until you get the garage, I guess. Or even open the door in the garage. Yeah, there's probably something to check over there. It was to open the gate, I guess, too. That's it. Not much of a day. I needed the key card. I was fighting against dead ends too that day too. Not the best. I've seen the south door though, so it's possible. Okay, next day. That day was too short. So I've seen the door below. Like antechamber, I can always get to the door of 46. But I need to find a means to open that room. If I can open the room, then I can worry about going to the foundation. Going underground to open the door. Den, closet. I don't know. Our bedroom. Take my allowance first. Go outside. Get my usual starting stuff. I think getting the torches lit is going to open the fountain. That's my current guess. Or we have to drain all the water and the fountain will go with it. We'll more likely contain dig, special floors, items for trade. Oh, what's this? This wasn't here before. What is this? To start and like work my way. I have to take the path probably. That's new. And then this letter. I knew where room 46 is. I don't have a shovel. I turned that on. Bear traps. Nothing else. Okay. Did I miss that map piece? That map entirely when I was in there the first time? So I found 2 treasure maps now. Let's start with just the foyer. Open up a few paths. I don't like either of these, honestly. I need the key card. It's kind of important. Closet. Turned into a dead end, honestly. Pantry. Got me an apple. The salt seems to be very rare. Like, I don't see that enough. Billiard room, I can get keys out of that. For the sake of steps, I'll make this just to get the star count up. Okay. I don't know how many stars you can really go up to, but for now, just worry about making things. Just get rooms on the board right now. Actually, it's kind of good I activate that as soon as possible. Just so it increases my chances. Probably was 9. Bedroom closet. Probably the best option. No, I'll go closet. There we go. 1 bedroom. No items. Get the spare room out of the way. A great haul this early is kind of surprising. And if I can get the right door, I can open the antechamber. So that's... I'm not gonna be able to see all 3 potential floor plans. I'll go Great Hall. Open the first door, just get a path going. The den. Den's always good. I'm pretty sure it was through this door. But first I'll make paths. Oh, it changes. Oh, no, it doesn't. It's the room's the opposite direction. So, if I came from this way, then this... Yeah, I want this door. There we go. Music room. Chapel. I need chapel for the sake of path. This room's tempting. Any coins in here? No. Crap. Okay, go with the dead end room first. Vault. Vault's new. I want to see the vault. All the money. Oh, this is what I need that code, the key for this deposit box. Wherever it is. Like 146, I think? Okay, new room. Friday, November 27th. It gives you the current day. If you didn't already know what it is, okay. No secrets or anything? Are any of these unlocked? I think it was like 148, 146. I forget. Okay, so now I need a key and then you need the vault. And I have enough cash to spare for the rest of this run. Security's good start. My steps are dwindling though. Okay, let's set up a few things here. Keycard system. Low. Change offline mode. Unlocked. Return to security menu. Network. Swan song. I still have to get to the office. I have yet to see the office. Remote terminal. View. Laboratory. Just to get something going. Either permanent coins or some more stars. Either would be good. 5 steps, gain 1 star, but only add 1 allowance. Time you eat an apple. Immediately boost my allowance. There. I think that's just a quick little boost. Utility closet, that's a good start. And then I'm gonna turn off the power to the key cards. Gymnasium off, darkroom on, garage on. I still don't know what the VAC indicators do. But getting these 2 rooms back to back is pretty good. 1 gem. Even though I don't really need gems. I don't want that room. I never want that room. Problem is it doesn't connect. Foundation's cut off now. There we go. Oh, I thought there was something on the floor. Wait, is there? Reminds me of the ventilation system. Okay, that's connected. Furnace, gym. Gym's okay to take now. Bedroom, furnace. What is the point of the furnace, though? I have to find a need for it. Okay, car keys. No shoes, no shoes. The system's off, so I can just walk through. The garage. Get keys, open the door. I'm gonna do it. I gotta inspect outside again. I even have the keys for this. Did I press the button? No. Okay. These will help. I've read that. Anything else to do with the car? Okay, if I walk out, I'm gonna start losing steps. There we go. But if I can find like one switch or something. The switch might be out here. It might have just been to make the shortcut. Like, I could be overthinking this. Okay, there it is. The whole section you can't even explore. No other nozzles on the side of the building or anything? Nothing. Wait, a ladder. I go up the ladder. No. Crap. Nothing. Okay. I had to confirm. It's been a while since I went out that side. Got some keys at least. I just hope the passageway connects to the foundation. I do not like the weight room. Gotta be archives. No item. Wait. Oh, I thought that was the key for this safety deposit box. I thought I got it early. Lockpick. Aw. Experimental house features. That's if I got the power working. Spare room to get that out of the way. I'm not gonna take that path yet, though. No, I wanted the lockpick. Crap. 9. That's too many steps. If I can get to the right side of antechamber, problem is I don't have enough energy to go back down. May have put myself in a corner here. Only one box. Only one of the other boxes is false. Gems are in the false box. Gems are in the false box. Only one of the other boxes is false. Gems are in the false box, so they can't, so that's a lie. There we go. Rumpus. That takes 9 steps, though. But if I go in here, I can talk to Zoltar. I don't know what I want. I need steps. I need a store. Oh no, not the bunk room. There's that gerbil. Now I want to read this again. There's Herbie. Simon is at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. At camp when he had his entire life. Simon. Wait, aren't I Simon? Simon is at camp and he is not as much as fun as my friends. Herbie is mean. So if I'm Simon, then I'm the one writing all the red? Second, there's something that caught my eye last time. Model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not let it to go to the park on Friday. Okay, he got it back. I thought something was in the bushes. Need to go up. I'm running out of steps for once. Okay, lockpick worked. Items for sale. Stop giving me bedrooms. Crap, the day's over. I'm locked out of everything. I had the means. Crap. Yeah, I've confirmed the garage at least. That's something. I got 1 allowance more. Car keys, treasure map. I forgot to do this. Sec, open that up again. Where is it? I think I have this path. Up and then to the right? No, I don't. I should have paid attention to this. The den cuts off. I would have to go this way. Crap. Okay, did I print screen this? Or does the map mean... I'm wondering, like, if I get the map, does that mean it's permanently there, or and I have to make it? Or, like, is this RNG and this is worthless once you pick it up? Or, like, the day restarts kind of thing? I think that's all I can do this day. I didn't find a chip. I didn't find the boiler room. Every other path is done. I thought I would get further with how many steps I could make, but no. Okay, call it a day. Wasn't a great day. I had the first half of the antechamber. I got the door open. Did I see anything new? I saw the vault, actually, so that's something. And that's just a free 40 bucks. Like just a quick little splurge of money there. But I need the key. If I want to use that room completely, I need to find the key for it. Okay, day 22. There's so many safes I have to figure out too. Anything here I can interact with? Okay, first grab my allowance. $6. So the last nozzle I need is somewhere outside on this side of the map. I could have missed a switch in one of these rooms even. Trading post, classrooms. The tomb takes you downstairs. I can't do anything with the tomb right now. Trading post. Come on, just a little too dangerous to pick up, but it could help downstairs. I have no items to trade, but I have cash. Why can't I just buy items? Okay, not the best room. I need the office. I think if I can get the office, that'll be a lot. Okay, let's start up again. There's always the den. Good old den. Parlor. Courtyard gives me the 2 gems that I want. That's locked. Unless I find the mallet. Chapel, spare room, pantry. I'm not gonna go in there yet. I get the observatory just because I want to increase my stars. Like, I want to see what this maxes out at. Probably like 20. Okay. That's okay. I don't want dead end rooms. Actually, if I put this down, I don't have to enter it. Just get it out of the deck. I don't see any items in there. That might be one way to get rid of it. I don't want to enter if I don't have to, just in case I can see any money. Drawing room, bedroom closet. Not the best. Oh, there we go. Spend money to make money. I'm okay with this every time. And I got a shovel. Dig for more gems. Or turnip. Turnip's okay too. Only one pile of dirt though. It's making me go the wrong way. I want to go up. Yeah, I get the money. Attic that would lead to nowhere. If I did that, I'd get items for nothing. Oh, a banana. I gotta take the spare room. The problem, though, is I'm on the west side. It might give me the garage. That's kind of a throwaway. Okay, good. The west wing. That's what I need. I need paths. Just don't give me the garage. There's the garage. Okay. I'll take this for a key. So if I took the garage, I would have 3 keys, and I would just be leaving anyways. Oh, I made a path, I guess. Gotta take hallway, unfortunately. Wait, no. Items for sale. Don't really need anything right now, just items. Those are the 2 items I'm okay with the most. Then make it connect to the corridor with the foundation. There we go. I can push that over and make a path. Oh yay. Hallway doors are always unlocked. Nursery, hallway. I'll do this just in case I get the grand hall or whatever it's called. The one that has like 7 doors. I don't need to go downstairs for anything right now. Dining hall. I'll save dining hall for now. I'll have to take the dark room. Fine, use the key. I don't want to use gems. Okay. I'm okay with library. It's been edited to conform to our departments of standards, including the omission of sections deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public dissemination. It was reviewed and cleared for publication. Detective Bond Margle, Mary Jones. Okay. Forward. The name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters is no longer known to the average citizen or of the elder generation. We must permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon our past. Jera. Most historians mark the beginning of the First Era, often known as Jera by the ascension of the first king, whose name Horus would later grace the Virgin's township in which he was crowned. Horus was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and influence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Horus had but one aim: expansion. Territory spread forth from the heart of Horus, and by the end of the 1st century, the blankety blank blank, a new kingdom was born. Second Era. It was the fourth king who split this domain in 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. To the eldest he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province of the Heartspring Kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift. To the youngest, he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Ares, the land of the northern storms, and wild and untamed expanse, which at this time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And to his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Eurasia. I'm going to print screen because the only daughter and Eurasia being in capitals is suspicious. Land steeped in tradition. Third era. As the second era drew to a close, the third sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite these differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued the tradition, and the third era was defined by blank commerce between the three realms, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future. This symbol being redacted is odd. This is the one that's throughout the whole mansion. Oh. Fourth era. As the kingdom entered the fourth era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Desolates, or the third, was a king who often was seen drinking, sight that shocked not only the gentry and the court, but the masses as well. Aaron Sinclair. Oh man. Thank you so much for your cooperation with our department in this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status, so it means all the more that you are not only tolerant but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning with this letter the book you lent us, though I must confess it was not as much help as I had hoped. I had heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive. I was told by a reliable source that if the first edition and uncensored copy of History of Orindia could be found, it would likely be found within the Baron's own collection. Perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you may be giving me the censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that is the case, then I will say well done, fair play, and perhaps on my next visit we'll have a laugh about this after you have given me the actual manuscript. Till then, Von Margel, the Red Guard. Okay, Desolates was renowned as the king of no one when he made the decision to move, leaving castle and court behind. The people were overjoyed by this choice and blank were those that viewed the king's conduct to be a becoming of his common folk. These blank voices planted the seed which took root in Grand City Fen. Holy crap, it's still going. After the passing of King Desolates III, the fourth era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died on the very next day, the 6th of October. The Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a number of supporters due to the fact that Desolates IV shared little of his virtues. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the insurrection. However, instead of restoring order, when ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a center of splendor, were transformed into a battlefield as the cries of innocent echoed through the city streets, stained in red. Okay. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors, as sympathy for the city urged allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment, who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together, they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby claim realms of Arch Ares and Nuance to join their cause. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years and saw buried one in every 3 men. Prince Learson himself added another number of to the casualties. However, even in death, he had won. Horus had fallen, and with it the realm. Black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place, red banners were hoisted in honor to the fallen Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. Is there more? Oh, something's written there. Today, the realms inherited by the three Fen, Eris, Arch-Eris, and Niraja once again stand united as allies. Though the distance between our people had grown, our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realms serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past. For this, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the greatest empire the world's ever seen, the land of our fathers and mothers and children. Okay, and there's one word on the end there. I'm going to print screen this because it's got all the sibling names. Okay, that was worth using. What if I go upstairs? Is there anything new up here? I want to see what's in that little journal. I already played for 11 hours. Holy crap. See if there's anything new in this book. New stuff. Most time spent, security, most paid for, courtyard. Contraptions. I still have to see what contraptions are. Maybe one day, the office, locksmith and nursery. Highest grade 2. Okay. You have to get the 8th grade. Something's gonna be in there. The problem is you have to hope for luck for the drop for the classroom. Servants' quarters. Okay, conference room will help. If I find any items. Doesn't look like it. Bringing adjournments, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Oh, the office safe. Not the study. It's still gonna be a lie. I've been trying to go to the wrong room. Everything's locked. Take the kitchen for the sake of moving up. Buy a club sandwich. There we go. I don't know who made it. Gymnasium. Parlor. 4 items. I'm hoping for the key card. That is not the key card. Crap. I was really hoping for it. As we're coming up to locked doors now. I think that's everything, actually. Nope, one more door. If I can get the Great Hall, that's probably the best thing I can get. Oh crap, I can't see. I forgot. Gem. Okay. Magnifying glass, sledgehammer, mask. Where's the key card? I need that more than anything. Parlor. I can only, I have to make the parlor. Problem is I need gems. Is there gems in the shop? No. Okay. I'm running low on resources. All 3 statements are false. 2 statements are false. Gems are in a box with a false statement. All 3 statements are false. 2 statements are false. One of these is lying. All 3 statements. 2 statements. Gems are in a box with a false statement. I don't know. All 3 statements are false. 2 statements are false. All 3 versus 2 statements. Gems are in a box with a false statement. One of these is at least the truth. The gems are in a box with a false statement. So it could be this one. But would that be true then? I think it's blue. Yeah, no, it can't be. All 3 statements are false. That can't happen because at least one of them is true. So, that's false. Gems are in a box with a false statement. 2 statements are false. So 1. 2 statements are false. This one. Dang! Which one was it? 2 statements are false. Gems are in a box with a false statement. If that one's true, no, that one's false. Two statements are false. One. That. What? I feel like that's wrong. That seemed wrong. Mail room. I can finally see that. I'm going mail room. Order placed. Hi, my name is Randolph Moore. I am the lead lab technician at Cinca, and I've worked here at Mount Holly for over a decade. I was worried to discover you have found our humble lab and have begun to run some experiments on your own. I tend to keep an eye on the small spikes in radiation levels on the estate, as it's one of the only ways I can monitor your progress from the outside. All off-site connections to the terminal network have been disabled during your stay. There has been much speculation among the staff about the progress you've been making in the house, and we're all quite excited when I report that you have been successfully running experiments. I wanted to write to you to let you know that even though you may not see us, we are rooting for you. Best of luck on the experiments, and if you like, I'll continue sending letters with helpful tips. This SKR is concerning. Simon P. Jones. Dad. Hey buddy, how's it going up there in the big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing it just fine. Imagine you happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration of opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I wanted to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow, so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate, but with all the preparations, I'm not sure that I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Some days it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought to him. So do both of us a favor, be excited. The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when you're safe for well. Later, alligator dad. P.S. Get some sleep tonight. Don't spend all your time each day playing Dirigiblocks. I want to play Dirigiblocks. They won't let me. No music in here. Utility room fuse box. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address client has provided. Press any button above to activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. What? To the address client has provided. Let me print screen this. Press any button above to activate blue. Press any blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravine to sender as he no longer is employed with our staff. There's a note at the bottom here. I need that note at the bottom. Is there anything else here? Have I been to the fuse box yet? No. There's like a whole story down here. Nothing opens up. Okay. And in sand. Have I never been in this room? Or this block? Notes. Yeah, I've never been in here. It's definitely sand. Sand and. And that's pretty much the whole mansion. I'm so upset about this. I felt I had it. Have I done anything else around here? Mailroom, S. Okay, let me go back one room. Fire and fern again? No. Tree. Fire. Fire, fern. 4th from the bottom. Yeah, I haven't been on this one. Burn, burr. Burn, no, that's an I. Burr and burn. It's you? I don't know. Tree, torch, fire. Fire, torch, flame. Heat. Tree. Plant. Burr and burn, I think, are closest thing. I don't think that's right, though. I think this is 8 o'clock. No idea what this is. There's no music anymore. I think I'm done here. Got nothing else. I read some books. I found the mail room. Nothing in the conference room. Secret notes to find? No. Yeah, that's it. That's the day. Call it a day. I have no need to go underground too. There's nothing for me. Crap. I saw some new rooms. The treasure map I probably need to pay attention to and actually pick that up. Yeah, one new room. Not the best. I need the key card. Honestly, the key card is what matters. You get that and then you can go through any door. Or I turn off all the security doors if I find utility, closet, and security. That's the other option. Or I can use the outside access in and set that all up myself. That's probably what I should do. I can do that next time. So I will see you guys next time. I'll try and get something going. I'm finding a few things, but nothing big yet. I need another breakthrough. So I'll see you guys later, and thanks for tuning in.